What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dorkin Beans here, playing some Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time.
Crash Bandicoot. At last, I, the great Neo Cortex, have you right where I want you. And now, the final blow!
Hush, simpleton.
Face it, Entropy. It's going to fail. Again!
At least Uka Uka and I attempt to free us from this prison. I won't sit idly by and listen to your inane ramblings for another decade. You chew.
Is he dead?
Leave him. He's served his purpose.
A great power has awoken. Crash, I fear it portends an event of reality-shattering proportions. I feel it emanating from Insanity Peak. Quickly, we must go! Crash! Crash! Crash!
Now, I don't know if this is going to be a full-on Let's Play, simply because this game is just exceedingly difficult. I mean, difficult in the vein of PS1 Crash Bandicoot 1. Meaning that you have to get every single box in a level without dying to get the perfect relic. And I was able to do that back in Crash 1, but some of these levels in Crash 4, they border on unfair sometimes. They're so difficult. I mean, it's still a great game, don't get me wrong. It's just really, really, really hard. And another problem with this game that I have personally is there's way too many hidden boxes. I'm fine with hidden boxes, but there are hidden boxes in every single level. And come on. The OG Crash Bandicoot series is not about scouring levels, finding boxes. It's about running through enemies, smashing every box in your way, and, you know, doing it that way. But this game in particular, I feel like we have to scour the levels to find the hidden boxes, and, you know, that's not cool. I mean, I don't want to complain too much, because it still really is an awesome game. There's just a few things about it that bug me. I love the insane amount of detail that went into, like, making Crash himself more expressive. You know, he's always been a pretty expressive individual with a goofy personality, but this game in particular, I feel like they really stepped up their game. Just awesome. Unfortunately, I never completed the PS4 version simply because the game was so difficult. But I think that's partially my fault because I was putting too much pressure on myself. Instead of like just enjoying the game, I was focusing too much on trying to get everything perfect. And it just was not working out well. So by the time I got close to the end of the game, I was burned out and I didn't want to play anymore. But I decided to rectify that mistake with the PS5 version. Thank God the PS5 version was a free upgrade since I already owned the PS4 version, so I'm gonna try again. I mean, I'm gonna try to get you know, as many perfect relics as I can, but I'm not gonna torture myself over them. Basically saying that I'm not going to go for the 106% completion, because that's just not happening. Not only do you have to get the perfect relics, but you also have to get the platinum time trial relics in. No, that's just not happening. So I'm gonna go for 102% or whatever the next highest percentage is besides 106. I really love how they pay homage to the first level of the original game while adding new stuff, like those steps at the very beginning of the level. You climb them and they look eerily similar to the steps in the first level of the original game. I mean, back to the difficulty again. I mean, this kind of platforming coming up right here, you usually don't see that in the first level in the Crash games. So they went all out. This was a precursor to what lies ahead. This is definitely not a Crash game that you would want to introduce someone who's new to the series. You'd probably want to start them off with Crash 2 or 3. 2 is where everything that you see in current Crash games really became a staple, like sliding, the crouch jumping, all of that. One of only a handful of perfect relics that I'm probably going to get throughout this game. And I gotta say, I really appreciate the really fast loading times of the PS5. I mean, they said they would be fast, but I thought they were exaggerating. But they were not. The load times are just like snappy quick, and I can't believe I almost screwed up that jump. I'm doing this post-commentary, but I'm telling you, when I almost missed that jump, I was just like, no! Barely able to save myself. As you can see, I'm playing on modern mode, just because I don't really feel like dealing with lives. I mean, I can deal with lives, obviously, since I grew up playing the series, so I know what that's about. But there's one level in particular where I prefer to play in modern mode, so I said, screw it, I'm just gonna play the whole game in modern mode. I don't care. Yeah, there's a level in this game where there's a blue colored gem, and the only way to get that is to complete the level without touching a single box. And with lives, that's more difficult than it needs to be, so I just said, screw that, I'm playing in modern mode. I mean, I did it in retro mode, but never want to do that again. Sometimes the bonus levels in this game can also be harder than the main levels, and it's like Come on, it's a bonus level. It's supposed to be a break from... Excuse me. It's supposed to be a break from the main path. But they really went all out. Put it this way, you know, the game is still very doable, but it's like the Dark Souls of Crash Bandicoot games, at least in my opinion. Because, I mean, again, it's like Crash Bandicoot 1. You have to get everything without dying. And sometimes you can get so far in a level, and then just one little slip up, and you're screwed out of the perfect relic. Now, this area, you can actually get the red gem here. First, I focus on getting all the boxes, just because I don't, you know, I don't want to try and do two things at once, because then I would totally screw myself. Alright, so now that we have all the boxes, what you want to do is start from the leftmost platform and then go up in a counterclockwise motion. And the last platform you want to touch is the middle platform, which will trigger the red gem to appear on that pedestal over there. There we go. By the way, I love the fact that Lonnie Lowly is voiced by Richard Stephen Horvitz, the same guy who voiced Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Orthopox from Destroy All Humans, and Invader Zim. By the way, I love that face. Crash just like, oh shit! Another thing of note, I really like how they, there's not much of a delay between your, there's actually no delay in between your spin attacks, it doesn't seem like. So I guess that's their way of making up for not having the tornado death spin in the game. Also, the fact that we have the double jump right off the bat is pretty nice too. Alright, perfect relic number 2.
No way! Not in a million years! Get him off, get him off, get him off!
Crash, who is that?
Lonnie Lowly? If the quantum masks have returned, then...
Hey, Aku, how's it go? Is that a quantum rift?
It appears to be a door between dimensions.
Yes, yes! The kind we keep shut. We have to go through. Find my siblings,
and fix this before some putz with a big evil plan and a bigger ego does something monumentally stupid.
Gee, I wonder who that Putz could be.
Uka Uka unknowingly paved the way for our bright future. Once my rift generator is complete, dominion over all of time and space will be within our grasp.
Ancient Embryo, you had some little projects you wanted to tell me about?
Master, my mechanical marvel will hypnotize you and I.
And my potion will make me and them unstoppable.
Right, yeah, fine, sure. Have fun with your ray guns or whatever.
Hasten your steps. By my calculations, our enemies are already moving against us, and we will prevail.
Alright guys, I think that is going to be the end of this video. So let me know if you guys want me to do more Crash 4 videos. Cause like I said, I don't know if I want to do a full Let's Play of it. I just made this because I felt like recording. Cause I haven't recorded in so long, so I kind of missed it. I wanted to get back to recording. But anyway, this has been Dork and Beans. See ya.